Good afternoon, guys, or evening, depending on where you are in the world. Let's push a button and see if I can't make this work. Let's click off that, click into this. Aha! Here I am, figured it out. Buttons. Man, I wanted to start streaming like an hour and 17 minutes ago, but my wife decided to steal my lighting and took it over to her parents' house. So lost my lights. So I have a temporary one, which I don't like. It's a little too white. It's very bright. But today we're gonna be playing. We're gonna be playing another Ruby Sapphire deck because I am actively climbing the ladder, and that is the deck that I like. I've made a couple of changes to it. Just click into it. I don't know how well this is going to be for seeing things. Fishbone Hook. Added 2 of these guys in. And I also added 2 of the, where is she? Judy Hopps. Judy Hopps is now in the deck as well. I took out both the Bells and both the Grandma Talas. Both of those cards want to take advantage of the ramping. In Grandma Tala's case, she's just so late to being effective that she just hardly seems worth it. Like, her best selling point is that 8 willpower. So she's a decent attacker and can quest and does occasionally soak up a few extra points of lore. But largely her main focus, the deck is too fast at the ramping before she gets out. And then all of a sudden, like, the ramp is gone because we used it all to get to that point. So it took her out. As for Belle, if you guys saw yesterday's video, hour-long video, 9 games in it. I think Belle was useful once. So, yeah. We got rid of that. But we're going to go right into rank. We're going to play this deck. Still trying to get out of gold. I've never gotten out of gold. I'm 1 level lower than my highest ever achieved level. So we'll see. Yeah, Judy's in there specifically for items. I've had a few games where items are like, oh, I wish I could get rid of that. That's kind of annoying. And then I, of course, couldn't. CP Fitness, how's it going? Love your videos and you're an awesome guy. Thank you. Appreciate that. So I got my chat on this side. I got my recording on this side. And I got my game right here. So let's jump in. Bearded Cat. Rather play the Lucky Dime over Big Tala. Same cost and easier to get lore from it. That's true. But if you're going to run the Lucky Dime, then you may as well run Tamatoa. You need something that has a lot of lore to use the dime with. And then that's also problematic because we like to destroy our items with Hiram. So we tend to not have a lot of items. Hiram and Tamatoa are very counterintuitive. And I think the card draw is just a little bit more important than keeping items in play that ultimately don't do anything beyond their first turn. So, you know, let's jump in and see if we can't keep the win streak going. Well, I'm always nervous jumping back into ranked because ranked, the meta changes. So it's like yesterday's video, I had a really good day, but today the meta can change on us, and then all of a sudden it's not so good. All right, let's only keep 1 Judy. I like the double popsicle. Not my favorite opening hand, if I'm being totally honest here. For those rare times you can attack with Hiram. Yeah, I didn't even catch it in editing. I caught it after somebody commented on it. I went back and looked. And I'm like, oh my gosh. The only game I lost, I could have won it. Well, I got Hiram. That's perfect with the popsicles. I'm such a big fan of this Grandma Tala. I always feel bad for inking it, but I think we're going to ink it. If my opponent's running Sapphire, they're probably running a Fishbone, so I want to be able to combat that. Alright, traded a Grandma Tala for a Grandma Tala. That was you who commented it? Yep. Didn't even see it. I was so laser focused on trying to find removal that it just didn't even occur to me. I think I'm gonna go Cruella here. I'm okay with Cruella trading, but also Cruella can sing our one jump ahead, so I'm okay with her being exerted as well. So opponent will have to have something with 2 power. See, also okay with trading with Jasmine. Both of those trades I'm fine with. We're gonna start there. No items from the opponent yet. I can still ink and then play Fishbone and then ink again. I still think we're waiting at least one more turn on Judy here, just in case they have their own Fishbone. Which means McDuck Manor has to go, which is really sad. That's our win condition. Ink a grandma. Play a poopsicle. And now we're all set for Hiram to come through and restock our hand. Fantastic. Yeah, the client definitely liked it. There's 2 copies in the deck and it gave me both in the opening hand. Alright, opponent's not going to give me something for Judy, so I'll likely ink her. We'll definitely go the Hiram route first and see what we draw. Like I said, I'm okay with whatever wants to trade there. Oh, another McDuck Manor, but we're definitely going to start here. Let's draw some cards. Ooh, be prepared's good. Also, I'm very curious about how the fishhook's going to work with Maui. It says you can activate the ability of the fishhook for free if Maui's there. And I'm just curious, does that also include the tap condition? The argument for this guy is that I get to thin the deck. The downside is if I get something I really want, then I have to ink something else. Okay, I'll take the Fishbone Quill. Go ahead and ink you. And I think we're going to get rid of the Judy. This will be the turn my opponent plays their Fishbone. Bella, how's it going? Long time no see, my friend. Do I also play physical Lorcana? I want to play physical Lorcana, but I can't play physical Lorcana. The only person to play with is my wife, and she doesn't want to play. Are we going to see a fox come down now? Sure are. They'll probably bounce that Pinocchio, if I had to guess. Oh, okay. Is this a board wipe turn? Board wipe with Maui as follow-up is not bad. Not my favorite, but it's not bad. The family is good, Bella. I don't know if you know, but we do have another kiddo on the way. So there's that. Alright. Do we expect them to play their Grandma Tala to get another piece of card draw out of it? Kind of do. Yeah, we got another baby boy coming along in July. There's a solid chance he'll have the same birthday as our first kid because of that. I think I'm gonna hold out on Maui, so Maui gets a guaranteed attack. Oh, have I inked yet? I have not. Never mind, we're gonna get rid of Maui. Gonna go for the Grandma Tala. We're keeping the Fishbone Hook in the deck right now because both of those are fantastic, honestly. Let's go this way. We got Fishbone because the Ruby Amethyst matchup, they like to use the Queen's Castle. And this deck will occasionally use the Queen's Castle. There it is. And we can struggle to get rid of it. Okay. I think we just keep the board clear and let McDuck Manor do its magic. I really need a Maui. If I can't deal with this Queen's Castle, we're gonna be in trouble. These are not answers. Not a Gaston. It was a very weak opening hand. The other thing that's got me nervous about playing ranked is with the live and the chat. My attention is greatly split between the two, and I usually have to put a lot of my focus on the game to perform well. So we'll see how today goes. Like, on one hand, I want the fishbone. There's a good card. I don't need all of my Be Prepareds. Holy smokes. Alright, if we have to, we can board wipe. But I'd like to get Maleficent down, take out Gaston, and then have something that can take out the Queen's Castle. I gotta imagine my opponent has Sapphire removal, though, at this point. Magnus, how's it going? Oof, another Queen's Castle. We're in a lot of trouble. I don't know if I'm going to beat double Queen's Castle. Especially if my opponent has any removal in hand, we just lose. Dragon's the only way we're going to get out of this. Yeah, even if Dragon sticks around, I'm not sure we're going to defeat both of these in time. Yep, there's a Hades. Nope, we lost the game. There's no way to recover from that with what's left in my deck. Keep wanting to push the record and stop record button. It's live. Before we jump into another game, that might be hard to spot. I got one, like right here. I got an Inklands treasure trove, and then I got one way up top right there, and then I got one way up top right there. I got 3 treasure troves. So those guys are going to be a part of the Patreon raffle. So if you're not a member of Patreon, there's a link in the description. Tier 3, get in for the raffle for those guys. Got a pretty sweet deal at Target today. I expected them to be closer to the $70 range based on what I've been finding online. And I got them for not far off from that, but definitely cheaper. But I'm thinking about opening up one today. I mean, the ability for me to like show off cards and do it in this format is a lot more difficult, but if you guys want to see a treasure trove opened up today, we can definitely do that. Okay. I got a turn 1 Popsicle, turn 2 Jump, turn 3 Hiram. I mean, you can't ask for much more. Turn 4 Singing, plus Maui, or McDuck Manor. This is actually a pretty solid hand, but I'm probably going to end up inking the dragon here. Thankfully, we go second, so we get to draw a card. We're still likely going to ink this dragon, but if I can hold on to it, I'll try. There's my double McDuck Manor. That's kind of my lucky charm. Matt's birthday's in July. I think I knew that once upon a time. There goes a teeth. Yeah, teeth won't do a lot of work for you here. Bounce the mini. Be prepared. Alright, looks like we are inking the dragon after all. There's 17 uninkables in the deck, so it's easy to miss my ink sometimes. Dustin, how's it going? Oh, your chat's finally working. Good! Crystal wants to see a trove opened. Oh, you got the Captain Hook. That's sweet. Oh no, I have to ink something I want to keep. I think I want to keep Maui because their deck will run the Queen's Castle pretty much guaranteed. See if I can't get some actual ink. Well, it's ink. Jonathan, how's it going? Trying to see if I can't match my best ever here. Get to gold 2 if I can. We're at the very bottom of gold 3. Oh, we got us a goat gamer. Alright, we're definitely singing this. Our goal is to take control of the board. We'll take the dragon. Ink a Hiram. Well, Maui will get rid of Madam Mim. And then they're either going to trade the goat into Maui, or they're going to play Fox, and we'll at least get Fox off board. They'll get some synergy with the goat there, but I think this is worth it. Oh, right. They didn't quest. That's fine. This is game 2. Game 1 was bad. Had a pretty awful opening hand. All right, Maui's ready to rock. So this is where they quest with goat and then bounce it with Fox, or another snake. A snake. Okay. I would like to see the rabbit dead. I don't want to see any synergies with that. These are just when they leave play, right? Yeah, I don't like these leave play cards. Could just hit him with the board wipe. I don't know if I like that very much, but I could just hit him with the board wipe. And then start taking over with Hades, followed by Dragon. We're all about control here. I have no items to play, right? I do not. Let's do it. Let's wipe the board. Poor Maui. He never stood a chance. Opponent gets to draw a card and they gain a lore. The matchups versus Ruby Sapphire had on Friday were great games. Ended up outdrawing him in the 2 games you won. Nice. This has to be banished, so they're not going to get to draw a card off of us, which is great. Possibly should have gotten McDuck down. But then you're going to want to play Fishbone Quill, but I got nothing I want to ink with it. And I think all my Hirams are pretty much gone. I think I inked 2 of them, so that's 3 of my 4 Hirams. So card draw on items is pretty much dead. Hey, I don't mind them wasting stuff on that. Let's get a dragon down and take over. Another Maui. Yeah, Ruby Amethyst, man. It's still just one of the most prevalent decks out here, which is a little sucky. It's hard to get rid of a good deck, though, right? All right. Let's set up McDuck Manor. Start trying to close this game. Yeah, a new set would have to come out and effectively just have garbage Amethyst cards or garbage Ruby cards to really start hurting this deck. And that's just not very likely to happen. Oh, I don't like that. Let's see if I can't find an answer here. That is an answer for next turn. So that means I will not be playing Judy this turn. Now they could attack with the dragon and then bounce it with a fox, and then I lose my manner and my board wipe's not that good anymore. Let's hope they don't have a fox. They probably do though. It's Ruby Amethyst. They always have the cards they want. Wow. All right. Would not be surprised if my opponent has a board wipe as well. I tried to play Grandma Tala. It pushed Judy to the side. That's funny. But it didn't have enough ink. Oh, there's a Medusa. Medusa will get rid of my manner. Opponent's doing a very good job about playing around all my stuff. Lady Tremaine! I considered putting this as a 2 of, but this will work. I still expect the board wipe. It's Ruby Amethyst after all. No board wipe, but there goes my McDuck Manor. Poopsicle. Nice. Maui to keep the game going. Haven't seen any fish hooks yet. Keep wanting to call them fish bones. There's the be prepared. All right. It's possible with all the ramping we've done off the top that there are no fish bones in the deck. Oh, yes, I'll take you. I hate to do it, but I also got to play you. I don't have a manner to just passively win the game right now, so I need something in play. It's real unfortunate, though, because I'd like it to take out their stuff. Ah, they got me. I find often in this matchup it comes down to the top deck, who's top decking best. There's one more Hiram in the deck, so we'll see. He may have been inked already, but I think we're gonna lose this one too. I don't know, maybe Bell was good enough. The subtle change. Subtle change and all of a sudden we're struggling. To be fair, the Ruby Amethyst is the deck I don't want to play against the most. That is the deck we struggle against. We're gonna go Grandma Tala because it's another card draw. McDuck Manor. Oh, you can't hear the game sounds? Man, they're blasting in my ears. They're so loud. They got me nervous. I don't want to turn up the game sounds now because it'll mess up all my video sounds. A do nothing queen. That's a very interesting include. Alright, Cruella will take out one of these characters. We'll see if we'll get the trade on the queen here. Cruella can take out their Merlin, so they stop drawing cards, but they're probably going to have some more stuff now. Couldn't stop this queen's castle. Maui's fishhook, where are you? That's your whole purpose of being. Pumping the attack. Oh, they're both going to attack my McDuck Manor. Oh, no, just the queen. Oh, yeah, we're going to lose this game for sure. 3 be prepared's gone. All right, no more passive lore for us. All right, well, first two games didn't go very well. I'm pretty confident this game's over. Both games we lost to this Queen's Castle. And it's funny because I have the tech built into the deck specifically for fighting it, and we failed to find it every time. I'll take the fish hook, just in case there's a... Just in case we got a Maui. Still gonna draw an extra card. Nothing I can do about that Merlin. Do I take out the queen or do I play around them gaining evasive? I think I have to play around them gaining evasive. I don't know if Steel Song's all that powerful right now. I have taken it in a ranked and just got slaughtered with it. It almost feels like it's just common enough that everyone knows about it and how to fight against it. This deck's been floating around just long enough now, too, that I imagine it'll have the same issues. Really? Grammatala? Instead of something that can attack an evasive character. Yeah, we're dead to the Queen's Castles again. Crap on a cracker. I mean, that's... Maui's fishhook just failed to find. Okay. I have my answer for them and I just can't get it. Alright, looks like we're never gonna reach Grandmaster. I don't have the time to sit here and play a million games, which is about what it takes to get to Grandmaster, is just playing the same deck just over and over again. Ketchup and mustard. By Blue Mage. And they're not playing blue? Blasphemous. I almost have no ramp whatsoever. Let's keep one of those, actually. Alright, well, there's some ramp. Oh my god. You know what? Today's not a day to be playing ranked. I don't know what it is. Some days I just have games where this is what it is. No items for you, so you're not gonna work out. Okay. I see what's going on today. Take the board wipe. Alright, it's time to shift over and go to the lab. Because clearly I'm not meant to play ranked today. Nothing from the opponent. They didn't even ink? That's suspicious. Well. That is suspicious. I think if we can get to Grammatala and she can sing one or two of these, we're going to be really well off. Alternatively, I'm inking Grammatala, playing Fishbone, inking a How Far You'll Go, and then I can hard cast one next turn. Genuinely don't know which play is better. But, like I said, I'm a big fan of this Grammatala. If I have to ink a McDuck Manor, I will. I don't want to, but I will. You know, for color combination that really likes characters, our opponent's been very slow at playing characters. Hey, I don't mind seeing a Stitch in their hand, honestly. That means Mufasa is less likely to pick that up when we take out Mufasa. Of course there's a Hero, but I can't do anything with it. I am going to take the Hiram, however, because it is ink. $43 people watching right now. Holy smokes. All right, Winter, step up your game. We gotta start winning these. Also, for everybody who's just been tuning in, I have 3 treasure troves hidden behind me all over the place. If you guys want, let me know. I'll open one for you today. I don't have the best situation for opening packs. I'll have to do it like this so you can see it. Another, wow, okay. Be Prepared could be really good, and you know what? We're really bad on characters right now. I'd love to get a McDuck Manor down. So if we do McDuck Manor now, and then next turn do the Hiram Popsicle. Or I can ramp into a board wipe. I can just hard cast one of these and then I'll have board wipe online for next turn. We're still 1 turn away from them getting their Stitch down. So either way, we'll be in board wipe territory before. Okay, so let's go McDuck Manor. Either way, we should have enough ink to take out their board before that big Stitch can come down and draw them cards. Yeah, it's definitely forever uninkable. My goodness. It's partially my fault. This deck does have a lot of uninkables in it. 17. But it makes up for that with all the ramping, right? It doesn't, you don't need to ink your cards if you can just ramp instead. All right, we got a double quest. That means Grandma Tala could actually take out the Mufasa. They're inking the Stitch. Mother Gothel, Rapunzel. Okay, well that hurts. But the board wipe will look good. The double board wipe will look good, right? Because now they got a hand to rebuild with. So I think I have to take out Mufasa and just pray we don't hit another Stitch. 3, 4, 5. I only got 5 plus an unknown quantity that comes down from Mufasa. But let's set up for a board wipe. Okay. Actually don't mind that. Prince Eric doesn't actually do squat in the presence of a board wipe. Still need to ink. I don't need to ink if I got this. Judy Hopps actually does a thing here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're not quite defeating McDuck Manor, but they could have the big Stitch. It's great for the board wipe. Apparently I can still ink. Do I play another Popsicle? Yeah, I'm not actually terribly concerned about that lantern. So setting up for a Hiram after the board wipes. Hey, and there's a fish hook that in a game where that probably won't matter. They do exist in the deck. Yep, send all your stuff at it. What's my favorite Disney movie? It's Hercules. Easy. Yes, just keep playing into the board wipe. The trick is that they don't know that there's 2 of them. Alright, Hades is a perfect answer for Mufasa as well. So not concerned about that whatsoever. Don't need fishhooks in this game, I'm pretty sure. I'll keep 1. There's only 2 in the deck, so I'll hold on to 1. But let's shut this game down. Pack opening after this game? Maybe not after this game. Ooh, a little rush character. Alright, like I said, Mufasa's not actually a problem. Because he doesn't get banished with a Hades, so he doesn't trigger. Don't think I'm gonna need a double Hiram. One will be fine. Pass turn. Medusa takes out Hades. Keep playing to the board. Yeah, keep playing to the board. Do I annihilate them now, or do I wait a turn? I think if I wait a turn, I'll at least get to draw 4 cards off Hiram. I suspect they'll destroy my McDuck Manor. Ooh, that's good too. But they'll sacrifice the Peter Pan, so they can still get rid of the McDuck Manor. It's the only downside with this particular card. Fishhook's actually an item. That's interesting. That didn't actually register in my brain that it works with Hiram. Yeah, the game's looking pretty good, but let's see if I can... Let's see how bad I can mess it up. Yeah, if I play this, they just lose Peter Pan, then they take out my McDuck Manor, and then I board wipe and I'm losing Lady Tremaine as well. I don't think that's what I want to do. The question is, do I want to develop one of these, or do I want to go digging for another card and ramp? I think I just go digging and keep ramping. Let's try to find another McDuck Manor. Oh, a Poopsicle. And a Judy that I can't play. There's both Judys versus 2 Lanterns. Open a pack every time I win a game. How many packs come in a trove? I've literally never gotten a trove before. They've never been available in my area. I just kind of went out on a whim, like, maybe. And I got lucky. I bought everyone on the shelves that they had. All 3 of them. There's 8 packs in a trove, huh? Alright, well, yeah. Let's do it. Go get another caricature. Really need to start finding my McDuck Manors again. Oh, yeah. Just keep leaning into it. Before I board wipe. I don't really need either one, so it'll likely just be ink. Oh boy. Don't really want either one of those either. I get 7, 8, 9, 10 because I still have the ability to ink. I think. I really should start paying attention. That's a good card. Good, I got some removal after the fact. Sorry, Hiram. Especially when you're so well set up for card draw. Yes, I can still ink. Starting to think I won't need this. But it'd be just my luck that the second I ink it is when they play that RMS Legacy or whatever it is, the Gold Galleon or some nonsense ship location. Yep, make your stuff cheap. Well, that's not great for us, but we do got the board wipe here. Just in case, I will quest first. Right, because this takes out Prince Eric. Prince Eric likely takes out Medusa because it's just the bigger character. But just in case, quest with Cruella first. There we go. Lady Tremaine. Now they don't have a choice but to select the queen. And we do it in that order, mostly because that's how their abilities work best, I think. But also Lady Tremaine quests for 2. So I'd rather have her in play. 25 cards left. How many McDuck Manors are left in here? 3? Have we inked one? We may have inked one. I think largely that's all of them. I think they're all still in here. Nice little synergy from our opponent there. All of a sudden, it's not looking so good anymore, is it? Those Rapunzels putting in some work. They had 2 successful Rapunzels for the maximum. Then again, Dragon looks pretty sweet. It either draws, it ramps, or it takes something out from the opponent. I love this deck. Honestly, I think I would rather draw the card. Don't really care about their lanterns. Yes, that's what we want. Is opponent rocking board wipes too? Not very likely in their deck. Make everything cheap. Opponent's effectively on 12 ink as well. Alright, well there goes probably a Lady Tremaine. They both quest for the same, so I was gonna say I wouldn't mind a Hades off the top, but I'll take a Maui. Gotta slow him down. Alright. Cutting it close here. What do you think, opponent? Like I said, their card draw this game has just been absolutely spot on. Alright, so that's Maleficent and Judy Hopps taken care of. So I'm only gaining 3. Opponent has 5 on board. Alright, they got 4 on board. And then they got 6 on board. I need a board wipe. It's board wipe or bust. And I've already gone through 2 of them, right? Just need to make it to the next turn. They have 2 tapped characters. I wish I could see the board behind this. Oh, I didn't know that that's what that did. See, Maui takes out Mufasa, then they get something back. These 2 are pretty much lethal. I can't defeat them. Neither of these draw me anything. Ah, that's just not my day today. Shouldn't be playing in ranked right now. Yeah, that's game. Alright. Does not matter what we play. That is game. Only you quested for 2. That's her big downfall. I really think she should be a 2-quester. Well, let's see what would have been. What's hiding under that Mufasa? Dang it. That's a pretty freaking obnoxious card to get off the Mufasa. Oh my goodness. Could you say unlucky? My goodness. Alright, let's go to the lab. It's not rank day for sure. In fact, all the effort of getting to where I was, I just lost all of it. Oh man. I hate the ladder. That's why most of my videos, I don't play games there. My goodness. Sometimes I don't like playing this game. You guys are definitely gone. Let's get rid of you. They're gonna run a Queen's Castle, so that's important. I tried to get rid of a dragon, and I just couldn't. So I'm gonna ink a dragon. Alright. Not terrible. So the fishbone has not done anything for us. It was brought in for locations and has failed miserably. At the very least, I might be able to test this Maui fishhook thing. I'm curious how it says you can play its ability for free. Which part is for free? The tapping? The paying the ink? Both? Are both parts for free? If that's the case, if you have a Maui out, can you just give +3 attack to everything? Just infinite attack? Because that doesn't seem right. But both of those are a cost. Tapping and paying the ink, those are both costs. And it says you could play its ability for free. I know it's gonna be, you still have to tap. I just know that's how it's gonna be. Because otherwise it would be broken. Even though that's not what it says. You may use this item's shapeshift ability for free. This is the cost. This is the part that you get. Free means you don't pay a cost. So I think the wording on the card is, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets an errata, because that's technically all a cost. Then again, I'm a Magic player, so it could just be, shut up, Magic player. Alright. I know they're gonna run the Queen's Castle. I just know it. But I really want you. I think I want you more than emptying my hand when I don't have a consistent way of card draw right now. I mean, 1000%. It's definitely, you still have to exert the fishbone hook, for sure, right? Even if it is really that you get to just use the abilities infinitely, like, I'm sure on Pixelborn it's still coded where this still has to go out that way. Several decent options. I don't mind taking out this Madam Mim. I don't mind that one bit. And we're doing it that way because I do want to play Grandma Tala this turn. Oof. Well, if I want to try it, I have to ink my popsicle. It's a part of the lab, is getting to test stuff. Curious to see how this type of deck will perform your LGS. That's what I really like about this game, is that, okay, Queen's Castle's definitely got to go, is that Pixelborn is incredibly non-representative of this game, right? In here, and I understand, and I agree with it, that everyone has access to all of the cards for free, and I get it. It's not a officially sponsored licensed Disney thing. But I think if they had something akin to Magic Arena where there's the free-to-play version and then also the ability to buy booster packs through the client to improve your collection, like, I think that aspect where you have to build your collection on the software, if this had that, it'd be way more representative of what you'd actually run out into in the wild. See, their fishhook tapped as well, so I didn't even need to play this, but I just wanted to. We will sing here. Could have sang this one, but I wanted to ramp. Try to keep my lead. Then I can do both of these next turn ideally. I still suspect we're going to see Which one's which? Ah. Ha! If you want to fight me, you need to gain evasive. I'm going to force them to use their fish hook if they want to trade Mauis. Here's a hot take that people won't like. I very much want Disney and Ravensburger to make their own client, and I very much would love for them to make it the same way as Magic Arena. I would love that. Alright, so if I play this, I can go grab something to ink. Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go grab you instead, aren't I? And then I have nothing to play? Ooh, it's tough, but I'm gonna do it. Sorry, McDuck Manor. I know I need you to win. But this gives me a fighting chance. Just use Pixelborn to test the cards you have against the meta decks out there. It has helped me get better at my LGS. One of the top 4 players. That's nice. I mean, it's true. You do get to pretty much test against the worst possible outcomes, right? The worst things that are possibly out there. Is Ruby Amethyst better than Ruby Sapphire? It's about 50-50. I win about half the games I play against them. Be prepared, huh? I think I'm just gonna do that. Sorry, Fishbone. Fish hook. Now they get a gain a lore and draw a card. Tell you what, Amethyst is my least favorite color. I do not like how every single card they have has all of these abilities stapled onto them. They just, you could just tell Amethyst was the one color that like Ravensburger as like a team was like, yeah, that's the one that should be the best that everyone should be playing. Another goat, huh? How do I want to play this? I got so many different things, but none of them exactly do anything I want. Well. And I don't mind the trade here. I do kind of expect there to be a bounce. Amethyst is Magic's blue. Do I agree with that? Because I love Magic's blue. It's my favorite color. And I absolutely hate Lorcana's Amethyst. So there's something fundamentally different between the two if it causes me to hate one and love the other. Okay. I am satisfied with that trade. Oh, well, I am destined to play a Be Prepared, I guess. That sucks. It's not a good Be Prepared. Man, I'm not going to win a single game today, am I? I'm glad I didn't make a video this morning. Yep. It's okay, I'll take out the fox. Not taking it out with that card, unfortunately. That would have been better, I think. Oh, a McDuck Manor. I'll take you. I'd love to play you this turn, but I don't have any ink. I'm at 12 and I'm still struggling with ink. Well, I have a very strong control presence. Of course it's a Maui. And they got enough to just take it out. Gross. Why can't I do that when I need it? Alright, we're gonna wrap up this game and then I'm gonna open up one of those treasure troves. And then I'll probably call it there. Something you guys don't see in the videos is just how hot this hat is, especially now that it's getting warmer. It's like 70 degrees outside right now. I'll play this, but you just know there's a board wipe in their hand still. Of course there is. There's also another Maui in their hand too that they're not telling us about. Yeah, we've only taken out one, and maybe they've inked one. Ooh, double McDuck Manor, though. That's pretty sweet. They can't take out both of them. Alright, Madame Medusa to be prepared. Madame Medusa's not really good in this matchup because our opponent plays things with a lot of strength. And the things with very little strength are like things like Minnie Mouse that cost one to play. Alright, well, let's start here. I'll take another board wipe. Just try to keep this game under control while the McDuck Manors win the game for us. Having two in play always feels like my lucky charm. Well, they're not going to do it for us because I can't fight those. I got to get something down to try to slow them down, but it's not going to do it for me. And a fishbone just in case there's a Hiram off the top. Yeah, their race is a little better than ours all of a sudden. Dang, dang, dang. And goats. Well, we lost this game. There's just, physically, there's no way to catch up to them. Funny enough, there's the Hiram off the top. Let's see, I do 4 damage. Then they go to 18. Then I can finally take one out and then I lose. So that's not going to do it for me. What are they at right now? 18, quest 19. If they have a way to bounce it, they win. Or if they have another goat. Otherwise, I win. And this is a Leaves Play card. The most busted thing, just the Leaves Play. I like the Mufasa because there's a way to actually fight it. There's no way to actually fight the goat. Well, Hiram does nothing because I don't have an item. Man, my deck's getting so thin. My opponent probably has a board wipe still, but if that's what they got, then they're not winning. I don't need this to win, but I think if I offer the trade, that's better. Alright, if they have another goat or a way to bounce goat, because they can't quest and attack with goat, so they're not going to get the double points that way. If not, the Manors will likely win the game here. They're going slow. I don't think they have it. They have a lot of ink and an ability to draw cards, so we'll see. They might not necessarily have the way to draw the cards right now. Yeah, you can pump the goat, but it's not big enough to take out a McDuck Manor. I don't know. I think we still might just have it here. That takes out a manor. And then I still gain 6 on board. And that's still lethal. There we go. I'm unstoppable. I can't lose these games. It's impossible. All right. Let's push this button. Hey, there's my face. Let's grab one of these tropes. Which trope should I take? I got 3 of them. I got 1 on this side way up there, and I got 2 over here. 1 down there and 1 up there. Which one? Which one? Which one feels lucky? Which one's going to have an enchanted in it? Because you just know if I pull an enchanted, it's definitely going to be a part of this month's Patreon raffle. Oh, everyone's saying the bottom. The only bottom one is this guy. In front of the puzzle. That's the one that's hiding? Okay, let's go for the bottom. Speaking of things that are hiding, there's my cat right there. All right, the bottom under the lights. I've never opened one of these, so I genuinely don't know what to expect. I mean, there's stuff. I picked pictures on the back. Let's see if I can't figure out how to do this in a good way. I know you can't see me opening this off camera here, but that's what I'm doing. I'm tearing it open. No going back. It's no longer going to be a prize for somebody. Oh, is this like a... It's like in a box in here. Uh-huh. Oh, that's cool. I'm sure you guys have seen these. Damien says hi. Hi, Damien. How you doing? Okay. Drop this guy off. Oh, yeah. There they are. Booster packs. And 8 of them. That is correct. And then whatever this is. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll give this guy away. It's a little life counter thing. Where's the focus? Somewhere back here. And then, of course, dice. Some kind of dice. Oh, I would have expected to see the Lorcana, like, ink icon on one of the sides. That's a fail. You have 3 in your closet? Alright, let's take a look at these dice. They should definitely have had their little lore pip on them, or the oh, they're super light, and they're also tiny. Super small. Are these blue? The lighting in this room sucks. I think these are blue. Maybe some kind of off purple. And then I'm guessing these are dividers, just by looking at it. It's kind of transparent. Ooh. That's some sticky glue. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's super cool. I like that a lot. The steel is a little purple for me, but... And the ruby's a little pink. That's neat. Same on both sides? Yeah, same on both sides. Alright, well, let's do the fun part. I got some packs. If you're not using them, I'll pay for the shipping. Using what? The dice? Alright, first booster pack. Here we go. All right, and it is America, so we got the square cut versions of these guys. Apparently that's how that works. Oh, the dividers. I might end up using them. We'll see. All right, what do we got? We got a flotsam. We got a bestow a gift. Kit cloud kicker. Kita. Oop, skipped one. Della duck. Boss's orders. Wildcat's wrench. Nala. Sumerian talisman. I thought this card was going to be halfway decent. I've never seen anybody play it. Treasure Guardian for the first rare. Followed by Pyros. That's actually pretty fun. And the foil is a foil Forbidden Mountain with round corners. Good. Last time I opened up Inklands, they all had square corners. All right, pack number 2. Here we go. This is the most like awkward like pack opening situation I've ever put myself in. Slide out of there, get rid of that, drop off the game pieces, square it up in case there's an enchanted. I like to be surprised. All right, strike a good match. Magica. The square corners could sell high to misprint collectors. I just gave away a whole bunch of square cornered foils for all the Patreon winners this last month. They got signed. Those cards all got signed, so they all got miscut foils. Distract. Nottingham. Voyage. Mr. Snoops. Tiana's Palace. I do want to build a deck with this. I think it's got a cool ability. Characters can't be challenged while they're there. Robin's Bow. Magic Broom. The Dancing Duster. Audrey Ramirez for the first rare. Alice for... Ooh, it's a super rare. I don't think I've never seen anybody play with this card. It's a 6 for a 4/4. Exert chosen opposing character and all other opposing characters with the same name. Oh, so she just comes down to slaughter puppies. I get it. She's a dog hater. And a foil Moana. Cool. All right. It's such a mess in here already. It's only 2 packs. All right, pack number 3. I hear these treasure troves are supposed to have, or allegedly have, a higher enchanted pull rate. I don't know if that's true. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever had any in our area that I could get my hands on. All right, let's get rid of the, what do you call those, rule cards? All right, Cubby. Firebird. I need a better place to put these cards. The Firebird. Repair. Chief Tui. Moana. Heal what has been hurt. Last ditch effort. I've seen this card been used to pretty effective use. What's your name? Thaddeus E. Clang. Motunui. Starlight Vial for the first rare. I don't think I've ever seen anybody play you either. What do you do? Exert. You may pay 2 less for the next action you play this turn. Pay 2. Banish this item. Draw 2 cards. Then choose and discard a card. Yeah, I don't think I've seen anybody playing this. Oh, Pride Lands. And then a foil I've Got a Dream. What movie is this from? I have no idea what movie this is from. I've Got a Dream. Just looking at the characters on it, it looks like Rapunzel. But I could be wrong. Just notice how you open the packs, you're so careful with them, you just shred them open. What if there's something good in there? I'd hate to damage an enchanted card. Yeah. All delicate. Crack open the top so it just cracks open. New card smell. I missed that. Alright, see, and then they all come out out so easily. All right, get rid of the rules cards. Square them up. All right, Jetsam. Magic Broom. Swift Cleaner. Grandma Tala. Olympus would be that way. Peter Pan. I know these are blurry for you. I'm sorry. This camera's not meant for this. Dalmatian Puppy. Nani. Kit Cloud Kicker. How Far I'll Go. This card's been pretty much an all-star. Simba. Scrappy Cub for the first rare. Followed by Helga Sinclair. Now that's a sweet card. It's probably not worth a lot, but it's cool. And then a foil, Tinkerbell. Cool. All right. On to pack number 5. I don't have any local. No, there's no locals. As far as I know there's other people in the area that at the very least collect the game because it can be difficult for me to get my hands on stuff. So it's like shipment day shows up or whatever, and it's a mad dash to the store to beat everyone else. But there's no local card shops to play at. There's 2 local card shops. Neither of them have the space or capacity to do game nights. So neither of them do it. So there's 2 places that could, 2 places that can't, and 2 places that won't. And just for clarity, they're all the same 2 places. Milo Thatch. Magic Broom, the Big Sweeper. Repair. Mickey Mouse. Billy Bones. Patch. Rolly. Friar Tuck. Mama Odie. Ooh, Captain Hook for the first rare. Followed by, ooh, Robin Hood. Now that's a good pull. This Robin Hood's been sweet. Followed by Foil Iago. Yeah, the Robin Hood. I like that card. That's a good one. It's a super rare foil. What's a super rare foil? I don't have any super rare foils. Did I? Oh yeah, I guess Tinkerbell is. Huh. She's just not that good of a card. I guess I just didn't care. Yeah, if she was actually playable, that would be something, but she's not playable. Somebody Google it. What is that, a $5 card? If it's a $5 card, it's a do nothing. If it has to be foil and at that rarity to be worth $5, that's a pretty garbage card, honestly. Casual Swiss, you found a new love for Lucky Dime. Lucky Dime's cool. It's just hard to make pay off. You think a foil Tink pays for it? I do not believe that. I gotta look it up now. I just do not believe that. You guys got me all curious about it. Oh, which Tinkerbell are you? You're Tinkerbell. Very clever fairy. How could she be worth anything? Nobody plays her. Let's see. TCG player has her at 97 cents for the foil. I freaking knew it. The Robin Hood, though. The Robin Hood is fantastic. Yeah, Robin Hood. Let me just look up the price for Robin Hood real quick. Just a non-foil Robin Hood. Champion of Sherwood. Non-foil, $31.70. It doesn't quite pay for this box, but that's a good chunk of it for sure. All right, back onto pack. What was this pack? 6. All right, we got a Skippy. Pua. I think that's how you say it. Nobody ever corrected me on it, so I must have said it right. Vault Door. Helga Sinclair. Nutsy. Cleansing Rainwater. Sumerian Talisman. Scrooge's Top Hat. There we go. Top Hat. They're cool. Lithos. Ooh, Piglet. You know, if you pull a super rare in the first as your first card, the second one is always a super rare or higher as well. There it is. Another super rare. Little John. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, but every time the first one's a super rare, it always follows suit. Joshua Sweet for the foil. So we're really missing on the foils right now. The troves here, after tax, were like $57 a piece. But I've seen them online, like it's $70 and up. At least on the Facebook group where I was seeing about it. Because I never bothered to look them up to try to buy them because I didn't have that much interest in them. Alright, pack number 7. They're $100 at your local? Jesus. Alright, airfoil. The Firebird. Captain Amelia. Chief Tui. Milo Thatch, the red one that nobody plays. Miss Bianca. Queen of Hearts. Followed by Cusco's Palace. Ooh, Cusco's Palace. Is this the, Oh, it's the one that banishes stuff. It's got Cusco's ability, of course. Hydros. See, let's go back to Cusco's Palace for a moment. This card reads, whenever a character is challenged and banished while here, banish the challenging character. It has 7... It's got 7 willpower on it. You know what's not great about locations? I'm going to attack this and not your characters. So this ability doesn't mean anything. Like, you have to put a lot of effort into setting it up and making it so they have to attack your characters. And that's a lot of work, and you probably just win the game putting your effort elsewhere. Alright, Hydros. Helga Sinclair for the first rare. Hongo for a super rare. He's okay. And, oh! Foil! Legendary Kita! What's the price on that one, guys? That's gotta be worth something, right? I mean, probably not. It doesn't see a lot of play anymore, but I bet you when it first came out, this card was probably worth a crap ton. That's pretty cool. I do like that. I got 2 legendaries so far out of 8 packs. Alright, and so the enchanted has to be in this one. The last pack. Getting foil legendaries when they could have been enchanted. Kita's 15, not bad. So between Kita is, wait, foil Kita is only 15? Because it is a foil. What's her name? Kita, Protector of Atlantis. Let's type it up. Not the alternative art, unfortunately. Yeah, foil. $14.11. So between the two, that basically pays for it. I don't sell cards, so I don't actually get any money for these guys. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, here we go. Strike a good match. The Queen. Kit Cloud Kicker, the blue one. Olympus would be that way. Della Duck. Orville. 99 Puppies. Maui, the eagle one. Or the hawk, or whatever it is. Scrooge McDuck. And Baloo for the first rare. Alright, before we look at the next 2 cards, just gotta remind you again, link in the description down below for Patreon. I'm giving away most of the stuff you see behind me. So if you want to be able to win some of the stuff, including these booster boxes, I got the Enchanted Pride Lands there. I know it's coming down in price, but it's still cool. So booster boxes, I got these Pops figurines, I got this Max and whatever his girlfriend's name is, I forget off the top of my head. There's a cool blanket, there's a throw rug. Treasure troves are now part of it. I got 2 of those. Bunch of stuff. Link in the description down below. Tier 3 member Patreon. Also subscribe if you're not subscribed. Because if you subscribe and you join the Discord, then you're just in right away for one of the booster boxes. That's all you gotta do for that one. Subscribe and be a part of Discord. And also have the Lorcana tag, obviously. Alright. Who's the next one? Heart of Tefiti. Not a great card, but it's okay. Come on. Not an enchanted. Dang it. Magic Broom for the foil. That is it. Alright, so there was a couple of good cards. 2 of the cards in this entire stack here technically pay for the trove. Everything else is basically pennies on the dollar. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out with me for a live stream. They don't normally do so well in the grand scheme of things, but I think the live streams are fun, especially for the Grandmaster grind. Next Sunday, we'll probably do another live stream, keep working on the Grandmaster grind, but I'll probably start working on a new deck. I think the Ruby Sapphire is kind of being solved, and people are knowing exactly how to fight against it, which makes it a lot harder. So, with that, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Let's see if I can figure out how to close this thing. Oh, let's get rid of that. Let's push this button. Bye.